In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a power dupe of circles around a bigger circle. And the power of this is going to be how we can edit the circle so that all the circles edit at one time and change the look and feel of it. So first we just want to get a blank layer and we're going to create a circle. We want to change our measurements to inches. And I am putting guidelines exactly in the center of this square so I can draw my circle. So I'm selecting my circle and I'm clicking and dragging, holding down the shift key to get a perfect circle and drag it out from the middle. And then I reversed it so it's just a black outline and no fill. Then I duplicated the circle and I'm shift clicking, option click from the center to give me an edge to where I'm going to put the outer circles, the distance that I'm going to put the outer circles. Then I'm going to create a little circle that's going to go around the outer circle. And I'm going to have it have a solid black fill with a white outline. Oh, I'll get rid of the white outline. And now I'm going to select it. And we're going to make a symbol. So I click on the symbols. I have that selected. I'm going to create a new symbol. And I'm going to name my symbol small circle. And I want to change it from movie clip to a graphic. Okay, so now I have my symbol, and I'm just going to change the color of my symbol. Oops, I have to have my circle selected. There we go. So now my symbol in the center of the circle is red. Now I'm moving it out to the side, and I want to create the distance. I'm going to create 19 points around the edge. And how do I get perfect points around the edge so those circles are equally distant all around the circle? So I'm going to use a star shape, and I'm option clicking from the center. And if I click, I can get my star measurement. So I can get a radius and how many points I want. So I'm going to type in 19, and there I have my star. So this is the example I'm creating. But I want to have the distance from the center circle closer together. And you'll notice that the bottom one is in the middle and the top two are side by side. So I'm going to rotate my star so that it matches those points. So I'm looking at the bottom point and making sure it lines up. Great. Just rotating it a little more precise because I'm zoomed in. That looks good. And I'm just going to make my stars bigger so they are constrained. See, if I don't hold down that shift key, then they get distorted. So I want to make sure that shift key is held down. So option shift will drag from the center. Okay, now I want to move my circle, my little circle that's the shape. I'm going to change the color again. Okay, and I'm just going to start lining up my circles to another layer and then locking the layer down so I can move it. So I just want the center of the circle directly on the tip of the star. Okay, perfect. Now we want to do a power dupe, as I call it, around each star. So I'm selecting the rotate tool, and I want to rotate it right on that point there. So I'm going to click there. Okay. Very important to indicate where the rotate's going to go. And then I'm going to move it to that next point. So as I rotate it, I want to get it right exactly on that point. Perfect. Okay, and then we just Command Dupe for the rest. So Command D all around. Perfect. So we'll zoom in. So you can see that the circles I made around are touching each other, so we're going to edit that in a minute. But I want to create the distance from the center circle to the outer circles. But let's first edit the symbol, the shape symbol. So we're just going to make this circle a little bit smaller. And what's cool about it, since it's a symbol, is now all the circles are going to resize. Perfect. Okay, just fudging it a little bit so I can get that distance between the circles. Ah, that's too much. Yep, that looks good. Okay, good. And then we'll get our center circle. But I want to get the elements in there from Illustrator. So how do I do that? I just paste the element in there. I can resize it, and then I can create these as individual elements. So I'm just using my Illustrator document as my template. So I'll line them and then go get my individual circles. And then I'm just duplicating them and moving them in order. And after I move one and I hit Command D, it moves it a similar distance to where it was before, but because we're going around a circle, I'm going to use my left and right arrow keys to kind of nudge it over a little bit. I'm liking that. Okay, and then I just copy and paste my text from the previous slide into the new one. I'm just going to center that a little bit more. I'm going to select all the loose circles and group. And then I can center this one in the middle of those. Perfect. Just nudging them up a little bit.